Hi there, welcome back to another episode. In this one, we are looking at a company which we have looked at many times before. It is a Spac stock. It's called APXT, and this one is really extremely undervalued right now. The merger is happening quite soon, to be fair, and over the past 5 days, like a lot of stocks, we have seen a sell-off in price of about 5%. Now, you could say this is a bad thing, but personally, I believe it does present an opportunity to get into this stock, and right now, it has actually been quite dead for the past month, with obviously the whole month bringing in a negative return of about 9%. So the question is, why is this one so undervalued, and should you buy it right now? Obviously, I am not a financial advisor, so please make sure to do your own research, but I can give you all of my opinions. So if you might enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we talk about stocks all the time. Now that I've said that, let's jump in. So, the first thing that I want to focus on is the price over the past month, or even over the past 5 days, because basically for Spac stocks, we usually do get quite a lot of attention pre-merger. We've seen companies like SBE, CCIV, and a lot of other Spacs which basically just take off pre-merger, because people do anticipate a lot of good things happening for the company. Now here's the thing, guys, a lot of these stocks which do take off are usually electric vehicle stocks, be it charging, batteries, or whatever, actual manufacturing. A lot of these stocks are electric vehicle stocks, and what this unfortunately means, or at least fortunately in this case hopefully, is that a lot of these other Spacs do fly under the radar. Now APXT is definitely more a stable growth company in comparison to some of these which may explode in price going forwards, but obviously the company has been around for many years and they are specialists in what they do. What they actually specialize in is Microsoft 365. They have multiple different customers. Some of these you may or may not know. We have companies down here like T-Systems, Cambridge Consultants, CMS, CMEX, loads of different companies which you may or may not have heard of, but the company has been around for quite some time. The earnings came out only a few weeks ago and they were quite positive as well, and this company is forecasted to grow at an extremely decent rate going forwards. So we already know that the company has been around for multiple years now. They are actually working on 365, like I've said, which is an industry which actually has about 200 million monthly users, and of course APXT is already tapping in to a section of that market share, and going forwards there is a lot more room for them potentially to grab more customers. So right now, our current price of about $14, I think this one is really undervalued. If we look at some of the competitors, we have seen companies like Snowflake rocket up to $200-300. I think this one may not touch that high, but obviously this one does definitely have some potential to explode. So what I personally think is going to happen with this one, being as we haven't seen barely any even growth pre-merger, I think we're going to see a lot of this growth come hopefully post-merger. Sometimes this does happen with mergers, whether it be SPACs or other ways of going public. Sometimes it's a case of pre-merger, especially with Spacs, they don't get too much attention, but as soon as that merger officially goes through and that name change happens, a lot more people do invest in the company. So I definitely can see this one being the case, bumping the share price past $20 in the next few weeks, but ultimately I think APXT or AvePoint is definitely a company which is more of a long-term investment. So if you are getting into this one now, I think fantastic, it's a decent price. I think going forwards it does have that potential to explode, maybe even doubling in price if not more in the next few weeks, but I think ultimately this is one of these stocks which definitely will see more long-term stable growth. I think with that approach it could be a fantastic buy right now. So you've seen a lot of negativity over the past week. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. It presents some decent buy-in opportunities for sure going forwards. I think APXT definitely may be one of these because it was relatively cheap before the sell-off even happened on the markets, but right now it's at an absolute steal in my opinion. I think it could be a fantastic point to enter, but please do tell me what you think down below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye until then.